Hey everybody, it's Sam here, and guess who's sat next to me?
Hello dears. Hi you. Hi.
It's Nan.
It's Nan.
This is my Nan. There will be lots of you watching who may not know who this woman is. She thinks that she's so famous that everyone just knows who she is if she just says hi. Yeah, Nan's back, bless her. We've been doing some crafting. It's actually sadly your last day, so she's going to be going home tomorrow, but we did manage to squeeze in some crafting, and we have made what we think are probably, I think, the best ones we've made.
Yes, definitely.
Nan's got a little series on here, so if you're new to the channel, Nan has a playlist. It's Crafting with Nan, and I think this is the 6th tutorial now that's on there, and I think this is the best card that we've made. Did you not know I'd made you a little playlist?
Know it was 6.
Yeah, 6. I think it's 6. It's 5 or 6. Now, if you want to see what's inside of these lovely cards, then you have to watch our, I think, rather funny and lovely video. So without further ado, what do you want to say? Let me
thank everyone.
No, let me show you how to make it.
Oh,
let me show you how to make it.
Let me show you how to make it.
Okay, so me and Nan have already got all of our stuff ready. So Nan's is here on the left and I've got mine on the right. So what I've done is a template, so it's easy for everybody to see where they need to score. So if you've done the one that I shared, it would have been the tutorial before this. That was a 5x7 version. And this middle score line was just like a pencil line. Whereas with this one, we're going to add that score line. So like I said, some of you might already be familiar with this style. But for this one here, you want a piece of 12x6 inch cardstock. You're going to score at 3 inches, 6 inches and 9 inches. And then you want to score from point to the centre, bottom centre, and then the point here up to the top centre on both sides. So you've got 2 6x6 squares. You want to have a cross right through the middle of each of them. I just pop my stylus in a track, keep it in the track, and then just line up one of the points with the 6 inch, bring that up so I can check them on the right track there, and then just score across. And that way, you know, you've got it where you need to do. But I thought if I share that template, you can take a screenshot, I'll take a photo of this and put it on the blog, and then, you know, you can see where you need to score. So that's what you need. You also need this bit here, which is to have the topper on. So depending on how you decorate yours, you might not need this, but it's a piece of 3x1. And along the 3 inch side, you're going to score at 1/2 inch, 1, 2, and 2.5. And I'll show you how to fold that in a minute, because I think, yeah, Nan, you've got yours. I'm going to pop mine here. So that is not all the scoring, because you also then need the front of the card. So that's the pop-up inside. This one here is my one. So this is a piece of 12x6 again. So you actually want 2 pieces of 12x6. And this one, you're just going to score at 3, 6 and 9. Okay, so nice and easy on that one, and we'll go through all the folding in a minute, but that is all of the scoring that you need. Okay, so I've popped the template towards the top of the screen there. This is Nan. She's got this lovely blue colour and I've got the red, and we've already scored ours. So now we're going to do some folding. So I'm going to help you with yours, but first of all, what everybody needs to do is just fold your 3, 6 and 9. So there's the 3, there's the 6 and there's the 9. Because when you fold it this way, you've got a 6x6 gatefold with a fold in the middle. Okay, so now if I help you with yours, so there's that fold. Can you see that line going down through the middle? Just fold. Well, we'll do that one in a minute. But first of all, if I flip it this way, you want to fold that over. Right. So just fold it over. That's it. Just like you're doing a card. Give it a good burnish, and then do the other end. So they should meet in the middle. Yep. Perfect. Yep. Flatten that down. That's it. And then
colour.
Fold that in half, but away from yourself. So fold the card in half, yep, and then fold it all up together. So that's another way that you can do it. We just want to really burnish and get those folds in place. If I give you this one here, that one's going to be better. Can you remember that tool?
Yes.
You remember this that I gave you last time?
I do.
So that's your burnishing tool. So if you hold it, remember, like that, and then just drag it kind of up and down. Like that. If you hold it, that's it, yep, and then drag it down. That's it, drag it down. That's it, yep. You just want to burnish the score lines, that's it. And then if you do, we open it up, if you do that one there, that's it, pull it down towards you, perfect. It just helps kind of the folds to stay where you want them. I'll just go over that a little bit more for you.
That was.
There we go. So now you've got nice sharp.
Yeah.
I'll do mine as well. Yeah, we've got nice sharp score lines.
What colour that is?
The red. Well, you love red. It's your favourite colour, isn't it? Okay, so we've got 2 cards now that look like this. Now we want to add the folds diagonally, which you were going to do. So if I catch the light, you've got a line going right across here and going across there. So you now want to fold this one down. Okay, you hold it. So fold it down across. That's it. There, perfect. So I'm going to do this one. So I'm going to fold that one down. Now we're going to do both. And then if you do the same on the other side, you should feel it here. Yeah, bring that down. Yeah, that's it. So I'm bringing this one down here. And just make sure that you get your points up here nice and crisp. And I'm just going to burnish that one.
Brilliant.
Okay, and then give these are both a good burnish, those score lines again with that. Okay.
That right there.
If you just imagine the long side, just drag that long side down. So just hold it along here at the top.
Right.
Yeah, and then bring it down this fold here, Nan.
Oh,
this
sorry.
That's all right. Let me just put that down there. And then just drag your hand down. So that long side, that's it. I can see it. Yeah, perfect. Whilst you're doing that, I'm going to fold up. You do the same. Yeah, do that one. Let me move that out of the way for you. So I'm just folding that up there. And then I'm folding that one. So we're just basically burnishing every score line. That's all. It's up to you how you do this. Perfect. Oh, yeah, you put a bit of muscle into that one. Okay, whilst you were doing them, you now need to fold these ones up. Okay, so I've started you off there. So just fold that one over. That's it. I'll just make sure you get a nice point. Yeah. And then again, no, you've done that one. It's this corner here. If I start you off, there you go. Bring that one over. That's it.
Like that?
Yep. Perfect.
And do that again.
And then do that again. Yep. Okay, so that's those all done. So now you should already start to see, look, the shape's already kind of there without us doing much. What's going to happen is these, the 3 and the 9-inch score lines, you're going to bring those pieces here, or the folds, sorry, that are mounting folds, just start to push them together and it will all just come down and you'll get a point. Can you see that? So bring those 2 together. So put your thumb on that one and your thumb on that one and bring your thumbs together. Bring your that's it. Yeah, perfect. But as you do it, kind of let it go in the middle. Let go. That's it. And then that comes down. So you get your point.
Right.
So we're basically doing a bit of origami right now. If I just do the same with that side, and you'll see you get your pop up. Perfect. Yep. Look at that. I didn't even have to tell you that one. Yeah. And then just fold it all so it's nice and flat.
Yeah.
And then you should have a fold on the back, which you have, so you can kind of fold it back again into another triangle. So if you hold it up, and there's another fold. So hold that like this, that's it. And then just fold it in half again. Push it away from you. No, no, that's it, that's it, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. There you go, you've just done some origami.
Oh, brilliant.
So this is now what's going to go inside the card. So this is if you want to use it just with the floral, just with a floral pattern paper. That's the effect that you get. Okay, so we've both got those pieces. We can get rid of the template. Okay, so we've got our pop-out pieces, and then this is the outside of our card. So it's the 3, 6 and 9 score lines. So we're just folding those so that we've got an M shape. So let's do that one for you. Okay, so we've got 2 W shapes like this. So keep them like that. These are going to stick inside. If you pop yours there, so the fold in the middle will sit over there. You see how it all starts to sit?
Yeah.
So what we want to do is glue. I'm going to start with the left-hand side first. So see your triangle on the left-hand side here?
Yeah.
That is going to stick in that portion there. Now, what you might find is test it now, but if you're right on the edge, almost, because you can fold the whole thing inside, like so, okay?
Right.
I can see some of the red card here, and you'll probably find you'll see a little bit of the blue as well. Yeah, I mean, it's not, we haven't lined it up perfectly yet, but you will see a little bit. So what I'd suggest, I just grab that one there. And I did this in the 5x7 version, but just take a very thin slither off the very edges, like so. Oh. And if you, when it all comes in, because obviously when that comes in, they then become the edge as well. So you might find that you want to take a little bit off of this length as well. Just a slither, but do a test and make sure it all hides inside the card. And if for any reason you want to take anything off, you want to do it now. So see, once you've stuck it in, it's going to be difficult to do. So I'll just take that off for you, Nan, like so. Okay, so I'll show you first on mine, and then we'll do yours together in a minute, Nan. So I'm going to take my glue, and I'm just going to pop it all on this, the back of this left hand triangle. Okay. And then what you might want to do is, if you fold that all down, you might want to pop a 3-inch little marker there. So just with your ruler along that score line, just so you know it's the middle. I'm just going to do what I did on the 5x7 and just pop it in like so. And just make sure that these points sit, and well, this side here is just nice and parallel with the edge. And just close that down. You can see that it's all going to fold in nicely. And then I'm going to go to this side here. I don't think I'm going to add glue to the middle of my one. I'm going to leave it because I can always then change Nan's. I'm going to add glue straight now onto the right hand side triangle. And then just stick this one like so. So it'll just be slightly away from the edge, which is what you want to be trimmed that little bit off. But now that all folds down. So when it opens, we get that really cool effect. Yeah, I think that's all right. Yeah. Now see, it just pops open, so it's straight away the person's going to know what to do with it. But that will then naturally, what I would say is, if you've got anything, see those are kind of wanting to come up, is just fold it back this way, a little tip, to get that nice and, I guess, crisp. I don't know what the word would be there, but if you just fold that back, there you go, you get a bit of a nicer finish there. I've got it as well, but it's fine. There you go. So we've got our little pop-up cards, which I think look lovely as they are. Okay, so now we've got our lovely pattern paper. So I've gone for this Christmas stripy,
very pretty, that
stripy paper, which I've taken from the because we've not actually shown, well, we can show now. So I've got these ones here. These were purchased last year from the range. They were such a bargain. So it's the Do Crafts Paper Mania Santa. So our toppers, Nan's got this adorable festive wishes, Father Christmas holding his socks.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's cute, isn't it?
Oh.
And then what I've done is we've turned this into a little topper. So when you open it, there's your place to write your message.
Oh.
So that's going to go in the middle. And I'm going to show you how to do all that. And then I've put together the Mrs. Claus here.
Oh,
and it says Christmas love.
That's nice. It's
cute, isn't it? So that's the Do Crafts Santa. Oh, sorry, At Home with Santa. And I'll see if there's anybody or any links on like eBay, places like that. And then for my stripy paper, I've taken this one here from the Christmas Me to You. It's cute. Do you remember Me to You bears? I think it was Tracy.
No.
It was Tracy that had the Me to You bears. I'm sure it was. Yeah, do you remember it used to always be in Clinton's, that card shop? Me to You bears, little grey bears.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, do you remember them?
Oh, yeah.
You can just, I don't know, they're very small, but they are on there.
Well,
and there's on the front. They've got a little blue nose. Yeah, really, really cute.
Well, I'll never.
Okay, so we'll go back to the toppers in a minute. So to decorate all of these panels, now we've already gone ahead and done all of Nan's. We've stuck them all down, so they're all here. Lovely blue colour, which matches your topper. What you want to do is cut yourself. I'm just going to move over this way a little bit now. Sorry, you can still stay there, but I just want to get this in the centre so people can see. So you want to cut yourself. If you want to do a mat and a layer, then you'll want, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of 3 3/4 squared. 2 of them you're going to cut in half on the diagonal like this. And then the other 2 you're going to cut on the diagonal like this, but then you're going to cut in half again like this. So put the long side in your trimmer and get your point on the blade and cut it in half. And again. And these are going to be the 8 for covering these ones. And then you've got your 4 for covering these ones. We've decided to use the same paper throughout the front and the back. So, you know, it's up to you. You can obviously have these all different all different colours and stuff. Then for the pattern paper layer, I've got these pieces here. So this will measure 2 1/4 squared, and you'll want 4. And 2 of them you're just going to cut in half on the diagonal to cover these pieces. And then the other 2 you're going to cut in half on the diagonal and then in half again to cover your small sections. So if I bring Nan's in, what you will end up having, 4 pieces here. They're going to cover there, there, and you should have a nice little frame there and there. And then we've got 8 of the smaller triangles, and they will go in all of these sections here. And it's really by adding these that then start to show off all the lovely different facets to this card, because there's so many different sides, like so. So I just need to cut mine. How lovely that is. And it looks like a star.
Absolutely lovely.
I think it looks so cute. And then you imagine when you've got your topper,
oh,
how lovely is that going to be?
I'm going to give this to Lisa and Old for Christmas.
Yeah.
Put a card.
I think so. It's really special.
Definitely.
And then these are going to go on the front because it's a gatefold. So you've got 2 pieces that are 2 3/4 squared by 5 3/4, and then the pattern paper is 2 1/2 by 5 1/2. So we're going to stick them down, and then we've got a lovely little detail to add at the very end, which is the belly band. So let's do that. We'll get this stuck down. Hello.
Oh.
Hello, sweetie.
Hello, darling.
Hello. I can feel you on my feet.
Oh, I can feel you on my feet.
This is what he does, because usually when he's in there on his own, he has a little step so he can get down. So when he sleeps, and then he comes in, and I feel him on my feet if I'm filming.
Oh,
I know, I can feel you. I'm sorry we're ignoring you.
Bless
Oh,
him.
hello. Do you want to say hello to Nanny as well? Oh, here you go. Say hello. Oh, yes. Oh, he loves all the kisses.
Oh, mwah.
Yeah. Go see Nanny then.
Loves you.
Go on.
We love you.
Okay, so we've stuck all of our panels down. How nice are these, Nan? You love it, don't you? Go like that with yours so they can see that lovely. Bring it in under the camera here. Square bit. There we go. Isn't that lovely? I think yours, it does really look like a star as well. Because you've got the star paper.
Absolutely.
I think it looks lovely.
Brilliant.
Oh, Monty loves it too. Thank you, Monty.
Oh, bless him.
Right.
Feet again.
So next, if people want to add the topper, like we've added the topper, then they want that piece. Oh, I already gave the measurements, so we don't need to worry about that again. So what you want to do with this piece is fold it so that you have a valley, a mountain, mountain, and then finish with a valley fold. And you'll get that little springy piece like this. So I'm going to stick mine in first, and then I'll show you, Nan, how to stick it in. Right. So you want to add your glue to just these 2 panels here. Like so, but a little bit too much, so let's just spread that out. There we go. And it's going to, if I fold the card in half this way, you want to have, I stick this side here, you're going to stick it so that it comes up to this top here, okay? And then you want to bring it around so that that one sits next to it. And the idea is that the whole thing will be able to fold flat with your topper on. I bring that in. Like so. So that all goes flat, but then when you open it, it's going to pop out, and we're going to be able to add our topper on top.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm just going to make sure mine's pushed down. There we go. So if I can help you with yours now, I'll pop the glue on for you. What I think might be easier for you, and then I can show 2 ways of doing it, is we flatten it down. This middle score line, we want to stick that so that where these 2 meet, that runs over your score line. So if I just kind of place you down there, if you push your finger on that, go on and push it down. That's it. Just hold that there for a second. Okay, let go. And then what will happen, yeah, there we go. It's just unstuck, so it just needs to glue, just needs to stay there a little bit more, just rub that off. But yeah, so that's another way of doing it. You just want to make sure that it sits over that score line. If I hold it up so people can see there, that's what you want it to be like. So if you just hold that like that for a minute with your finger on, and then I can just talk people through the topper. If I just slide you that way a minute, that's it. So with this here, whatever your topper is, whatever shape, size, it's up to you. Have the main one, and then cut another one and just run a score line, so you've got a little tab. So I'm going to do 1/2 inch ish, so I'm just popping a score line there, and then just fold that both ways like so. And then I'm going to take my glue and just run it over that tab, and I'm going to pop this back on the top, making sure it's right at the, you know, my little image here is straight like so. I've then heat embossed the word lift from my, this is my action stamp set, just if you want to give someone some direction. If you're giving them to them by hand, then obviously you can just tell them to lift that up, but I thought it's a nice way to be able to have your message underneath here. Now if you don't want to do this, then add, you know, well, these are already plain, but you could write your message on the back. So it's entirely up to you how you want to do this. You can let go now, Nan. Nan, you can let go.
Sorry?
You can let go.
Oh, sorry. Oh, bless you.
So if you open it up, open it right up and stand it up. There you go. You see it kind of pops out a bit, so that's where we can stick this. So now, yeah, I'll stick this down and then I'll add the lift. So I'm just popping a bit of glue on there. And now I can just focus on making sure she's nice and straight. You want to make sure your topper is going to fit within where this folds. So if I obviously just get that in place there, that's all got to fold and close down. So just make sure that, you know, whatever size, but isn't that, look at that.
Oh.
And it's got a little wobble to it as well. You see it?
Oh, that's lovely. That is lovely.
And then with this one here, I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to the top there. And this will be able to lift up. Obviously my glue's still drying and so is the glue there as well. So, but I'll just show you, and then when it's all dry I can, well, yours is dry so we'll be able to give yours as an example, but I'm going to stick that, just pop it in there on an angle. Actually, no, this one, there we go. So you just want to make sure, I'm going to have the lift there. I just think, yeah, it's all going to close much better. So I'm just going to let mine dry for the minute. And then if I bring Nan's in and show you her topper, I'm just checking now, I should have maybe, well, it might still be all right if we just bring yours up. I might just round off the corners on your lift. Let's just see if I can get in here and try and, it just needs, I actually quite like it when it's a little bit rounded. There we go. Just going to round that off, just check that we can fit him. Yeah, he's going to close, that's fine. So I'm just going to pop your glue there for you, Nan. Now I want you to place him in the middle. So just sit him over the top of that. Make sure he stays straight. If you just focus on Santa, that he's nice and straight. That's it. Just drop it down onto that. Yeah. And then push it down. Push it down. Yeah. And now you can kind of move him. So if we just, I'll just bring him up a little bit for you. Just because we've got that lift there, it all just fits in. But I think he's straight. Yeah. Look. Oh, hang on. If that just folds back, just
very good, that glue.
pop them out. There we go.
Excellent. Oh, look at that.
Okay, so Nan's is still just drying a bit, but mine's dry now. But when you lift that up, you've got your space there now to be able to write your message. I mean, I can still write my message in there, but you might want to do it before you stick that down. And then the weight of that keeps it closed as well. Isn't that lovely?
Oh,
I really love these. I think they are so cute. But yeah, just give yours a minute to dry. But yeah, that will be,
it's lovely. Absolutely.
Be ready. I might just see if I can move
Over the moon with that.
Okay, so whilst they're just finishing drying, we thought it'd be quite nice to add Santa's belt buckle as our closure.
That is so good.
Well, I've got these buckles. I always get them. You can pick these up in charity shops. You can get them in your haberdashery stores, but you end up paying a lot for them. But look in your charity shops, you'd be surprised. So it depends on the buckle, the belly band. This is just a strip of 1.5 by as long as you can get it. Something that's going to wrap around your card. You might want to have a sentiment with the topper and something that matches what's inside. Everybody's going to be decorating it differently, but I just thought this was a fun way to, just be a bit more festive. So just close the card like so, and then I'm going to take my, I need to feed this through first, that would help. So then we're going to seal it at the back. So I'm just going to feed that over or under and then over, like so. Just bring that through. We can move it along in a minute. I'm not going to stick it or anything. And that's going to go on the front.
Look at that.
Okay, this doesn't meet, so what we're going to do is we're going to patch it, which you're going to have to do anyway, thinking about it, because this is a 6x6 card, so people are only going to have 12-inch cardstock, so it wouldn't meet anyway. But most people would have a topper that you'd be able to stick one side to the other, and that would attach it. But because of this design that we've decided to do, or I've decided to do, I'm going to just grab another piece. Yeah, so, and I'm just going to patch it together on the back. So I'm just going to take this off here, and we'll do the same with Nan's in a minute, but I'm just going to add some glue. It's on the back, so no one's going to see it, and just join it up like so.
She's got a terrible laugh, your mum.
She needs to contain it.
Yeah, she does.
Can you be quiet, please? We want to get this wrapped up. And there you have it. There's our finished cards. How sweet do they look with the Santa's belt, Nan?
I'm so pleased. Oh, God.
I need to tell people, for those watching, there's my mum in the living room laughing, trying to babysit Monty. She's not doing a very good job, and she's laughing, nearly wetting herself. We're laughing, trying to get this finished.
Yes.
Do you love it? I've thoroughly enjoyed making this.
I thoroughly did. I thoroughly did.
Do you want to show them how to open it?
I would like to do that. If I'm able. Right. And here we go.
Come on in. How I do. I think I know I'm laughing, but they are wonderful cards. I think they're so good.
They are.
Then how's it displayed?
Absolutely brilliant.
How do you display it?
I would.
That's it. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, that's it. And then there's my one. It's mine. It's mine.
That's absolutely.
And then I put the little belt just in front.
And the belt sets it off.
It does. I think so as well.
Definitely.
Yeah. No, I'm with you there.
Yeah.
And then I've got my one there. But like you said, you've got your space to write your message underneath here.
Yes.
Or if they want to, they can write something on the back. But I love them. So thank you again, Nan. It's always lovely having you in my craft room. And yeah, when we'll be doing this again. Well, Christmas. Yeah, Christmas when you're next down, isn't it?
Perhaps New Year's cards.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Noted. Go on. Sorry. What was it you wanted to say?
I just want to say to the lady that sent me a card to wish me a happy holiday, which I've had a fantastic time with my daughter, son-in-law, and my lovely grandchildren. Going home tomorrow. I just want to thank that little lady who sent me a card to wish me happy holiday. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
That was a sweet thought.
It was a nice surprise, wasn't it? Because it was there waiting for you when you came to Mum's.
That's it.
And thank you to everybody that watches and supports, who thinks Nan is an absolute scream. I do tell her and read the comments that she receives in the bottom of, when you comment on these videos. And it's just so lovely of you all. So thank you so much.
Yes.
And I always love having these little videos with you, doing these cards. It's nice, even if we do bicker sometimes.
I love doing it with you. I do. Bless you.
And Monty's down here again. I think he's by Nan's feet now. So as always, thank you for watching. I will link as much of the product as I can in this description box below. But like I said, some of this is older now. And yeah, check out the other tutorials now. If you've not seen the 5x7 version, have a look at that, because it's very similar to this. But if you prefer that size, it's easy to turn that one into this style. Nan, what do you want to say?
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you again soon.